Hello YouTube, my name is Nero and welcome back to the Madden NFL 16 playthrough. The regular season is finally upon us. We're going to be starting things off here against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And like we usually do, let's go ahead and show you guys the injury report, but I'm also going to be showing you guys the rosters because, of course, it's a regular season. We obviously are going to be cutting a lot of people from the preseason. We're going to be seeing who is going to be the final team that we have to go with this season. So in terms of injuries here, we lost our backup free safety and a middle-of-the-road cornerback, which is kind of rough, but so is the woes of the preseason, and the Buccaneers have lost Luke Wilson, their tight end, I'm assuming, because he's 85 overall, so that's probably their starters. That's pretty rough for them. Now let's go ahead and check out the rosters, just to give you guys an idea of what we have here, what our team is going to be like going into the regular season. Is that EJ? Oh my gosh. EJ Manuel is our third string quarterback. For whatever reason, we did not get rid of Alex Hernandez. We actually re-signed him as my backup at a 91 overall, which is really odd. At running back here, we have Marcus Barnett. We got Christian Michael, and we have Stephen Ridley. Not bad. That's a pretty good running back set, if you ask me. At fullback, we have James Devlin, I think is how you pronounce it. He was the fullback last year, and he's returned this year as well. At wide receiver, we have Julio Jones, Randall Cobb, Martavis Bryant, Adrian Harper, who I had a lot of fun throwing to in the preseason, so hopefully that carries over into the regular season. And then two rookies in the names of Fernando Alden as well as Jalen Johnson. Now over here at tight end, we have Orson Charles, Troy Nicholas, and Cambrell Mason. And always nice to have Troy Nicholas back. Always, always, always. At left tackle, we got these guys. We at left guard, we have these guys. At 89 overall center, not bad. 87 overall right guard, along with an 82 overall right tackle. At left end, here we are. At right end, wow, we have a lot of good right ends. Hopefully these guys all kind of I don't know, get swapped in and out. At defensive tackle, very nice. Jamal Sheard and this guy. Very, very good. At linebacker, we're pretty weak this season. We are pretty weak. We have James Laurinaitis, but he's very old at this point. Look at how old all of our middle linebackers are. I mean, they have experience, but they don't have a lot of ability left in them. You know, they're all pretty old. And here we have our corners, which is actually pretty good. At safety, we're pretty good. Both free and strong. Just it appears to be a pretty good team. Blair Walsh, we got rid of Zach Joyner. And at punter, we have Brian Anger, which is, is that Anger? Yeah, Brian Anger, which is funny because we used franchise tag on our other punter, then we ended up getting rid of him for this guy. We signed him in free agency. Makes no sense, but there we go. Our kicker and punter are pretty good. So we appear to have a pretty good team. Can we continue off of, can we build off of the success of last season, I think is the big question. Can we continue to win games and make it back to the playoffs? And just for the benefit of some people, I like to see this kind of stuff. I'm going to be showing you guys the Buccaneers, which is the team we're going to be going up against. Jameis Winston, 86 overall. Jamal Charles, 90 overall. And their fullback and wide receiver, Mike Evans, 85. Followed up by Marcus Robinson, John Brown, Ty Montgomery, Chris Murphy, Will Hurd, and tight end Luke Wilson, but he's injured. So that is going to be their team, ladies and gentlemen. The regular season is finally upon us. I am very excited for this. It's a new season, man. We're going into Joe Nero's 6th season in the NFL, which is kind of insane if you really think about it. And what should we rock for jerseys? I guess we just rock the all-whites. The all-whites seem like they'll be fine. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'll see you guys when the game actually launches.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. It's a fresh start throughout the league here in Week 1, as these two teams have high hopes for the season ahead. It's the Buccaneers going up against the Falcons.
Jameis Winston versus Joe Nero. Who is going to win? I feel like this is going to be a pretty good rivalry if I decide to stay at the Falcons for a couple of years, or if I continue to go more years. How long do we take the Madden series, really? I've heard suggestions all right, so you should do this season here at the Falcons, then you should demand a release, then sign with the Browns and get the Browns a Super Bowl, and end your career giving the Browns the Super Bowl. Now I'm thinking to myself, all right, well, that's assuming that I can actually go to the Browns, which I assume I could, but also assuming I would win the Super Bowl my first season with the Browns. Keep in mind, I won 1 Super Bowl in 4 seasons with the Washington Redskins, and I have no Super Bowls in my 1 season with the Falcons, which I guarantee the Falcons are a much better team than the Redskins or the Browns will be in the future. So, I don't know, that seems a little bit difficult to try to be able to pull something like that off. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure if I'd be able to pull anything like that off. But the Buccaneers are going to be getting the ball here first. We're going to be kicking off. Is this Anger? You got to say, it's a pretty good last name. All right. And we have stopped them, but we have the ball on our own 9-yard line. So they got a very good punt off. All right, so let's start things off here. We got Marcus Barnett, who, of course, is coming off a brand new contract, so we can, of course, throw to hit or run with him as much as we want because he's going to be around for at least the rest of my time here in Atlanta, so that's pretty good if you ask me. We're going to do a hurry up here into a play-action Panthers dig. I worked a little bit on my play-action in the offseason, and so we're going to see if that pays off here. And running back, there we go. Well, I completed my first pass of the season, so I'm happy about that. You can't go too wrong with that, I suppose. Let's see if we can get a 0-1 trap in here. See if we can continue on. We do have a first down. I'm waiting to see, because this formation, they're particularly susceptible to Julio Jones in this formation if they decide to go cover 3. But they're not in cover 3 right now, so we're just going to do a normal run. I don't expect big things out of it. I expected that. 3 or 4 yards. He got 5. There you go. Very, very good. What else can we do here? Let's try a shark halfback wheel. That seems like it could be pretty good. I'm looking at Martavis Bryant coming across. I like Cobb's route, but I'd never throw it right. So, yeah, it's looking like it's going to be Bryant or Charles. Perhaps Jones, but I doubt it. And that's going to be a wide open Bryant who hopefully, there you go, he gets upfield. Perfect. We're 2 of 2 so far. Driving down the field. My goal this season is to score every drive. And obviously, there's going to be drives where I don't score. It's just going to happen. But if I can get at least a field goal every drive, I will be happy. And that's a wide open Orson Charles. So I'm just going to dump it off to him. I'm going to pick him off, man. I'm just going to, every single play, I'm going to be like Tom Brady out there. Like, I'm not even going to go for like the risk. I'm going to be going for risky plays. Don't get me wrong here. But I'm not going to be going for risky plays all the time. If I see somebody open, I'm like, hey, that'll give me 5 yards. Bam, I'm going to dump it off to him. He's going to get 5 yards. We're going to be good. We got Christian Michael in here. They're blitzing the free safety. So this may be a good screen. And it's not, but I'm going to have to throw it regardless because I'm going to get cracked if I don't. Well, that's rough. I was really hoping, really hoping that they were going to leave him a little bit more open than that. But they didn't, unfortunately. Let's go for a strong flood here. I like the strong flood in this spot. And let's just hope I don't get cracked. And there it is. Oh, good catch. Catch. He caught it. All right. Holy crap. Well done, Mr. Randall Cobb. Well done, sir. Oh, I like the halfback wheel here. I really like the halfback wheel. They're getting through really hard. Randall may be very open here. Oh, now they're in cover 3, so I think it's going to be Bryant. Oh, my gosh. Could you get more open than that? That's Martavis Bryant. Is he going to get caught? He's not going to get caught. Touchdown. What was that? We're on the 4. I don't even know. That was a long touchdown pass, though. Look at their coach. He's so bad. He's so big, too. I love how, like, by this point in my Madden career, like, most of the actual coaches aren't even in the league. We have a bunch of made-up coaches now. You can tell that they're the made-up ones because they have very bland, very boring features. Like, my coach is just a really skinny black guy with, like, a really big head for some reason. Their coach is just a really fat white guy with a goofy-looking head and, like, eyes that don't look right. I actually hit my mic there. But, like, eyes that don't look right. And it's just... Oh, wow, wow, did my voice like crack right there or what? We had the ball here on the 5-yard line. This is a very good way to start. Now let's see about getting Barnett. Barnett, can you get us closer? All right, Barnett's going to get us closer. Now, if we can hurry this up into a dive of some kind, or not dive, a toss, this will be money. And I don't like the toss crack. I'm not a big fan of the toss crack, but we're going to try it anyway. And here we go. And that should be, no, he actually lost a yard there. All right, we're going to do a hurry up. Yeah, I don't like that toss crack, man. I'm just not a fan. There's got to be some merit to slants here, right? Oh, he should be open. There he is. I couldn't even see if he was open, but I could just tell by the lack of coverage there that he was going to be probably open. If they would have caught like an interception or something, we would have been fine. But that is look at that coach. He's so goofy looking. That is... How embarrassing would it be if that was an actual coach in the NFL? I'm just making fun of the poor guy. But still, that's Martavis Bryant's second touchdown catch of the season already. And we're in the first quarter of the first game. Things are going good so far, ladies and gents. Things are going good here. They appear to not be running all over us. Who remembers, for crying out loud, last season when Jamal Charles ran for like almost 300 yards or something stupid like that on us. Like he ran 40. I don't remember the yardage. I remember he ran 40 times and was still averaging like 4 or 5 yards a carry. I'm like, this is dumb defense. It's very obvious what they're going to do. Like, But things are going good so far. We're up 14-3 early in the second. Let's see about getting Cobb coming across. Maybe Bryant, but I doubt it. We're going to look for Cobb. And, yeah, it's going to be Cobb. There he is. There you go, Randall. We are 8 of 8, 93 yards, and 2 touchdowns. That's a pretty good way to start the season. I'm not going to lie. Let's try to smash corners here. You guys know how I love smashing corners. And, oh, gosh. No, why did I break that tackle?
There's nothing worse as a quarterback. Pressure up the middle from an interior defensive tackle. Hard to see.
What do I do in this situation? One play is good for 2nd and 27. Could you guys enlighten me? Oh, come on. Oh. That bounced back and forth between like 3 people. What do I even do in a play action deep outs? That's what we do in a situation like this. We play action deep outs. All right, and they're in cover 3. So that immediately makes this play not going to work. We're going to see anyway. And I'm just going to... Wow. He so effortlessly just puts up his right hand and doop, down. All right, so what's this? That drive didn't happen. That drive didn't happen. And we just didn't get the ball for some reason there, which is really odd. I thought we would have gotten the ball back, but I guess... Oh, come on. Good punt. Bounce back. Bounce back. Why do all my punters just think to themselves, yeah, just boot out of the back of the end zone? That's all we have to do. Like, I could be a punter if that's our only job, and we get the ball back on the 2-yard line. Fun fact, I was punter in high school for a short period of time because our normal punter was, he got hurt, and so they're like, hey, he can punt. And I'm like, all right, I can do that. And so I punted for a little bit. Let's see, Julio Jones. They're probably going to be covering this. They're covering that well. So what we're going to do is the old fake them out. No, why'd you go back to the ball? Stand there. The ball would get to you. There's no point in meeting the ball. Silly. He would have been fine there if he would have just like stood where he was at, caught the ball when it got to him, then turned up the field, man. I don't know why he did what he did there. We're going to try a bench here. This is going to be Martavis Bryant or perhaps Randall Cobb. Actually, why not? Smart route, Julio Jones coming across as well. Now, I hope they don't all run into each other there on the right side. I don't think they will. They may, but we're going to see. And that's relatively open, but he got on it too quickly. Whoever number 28 is. I remember having trouble with him last season. He's really fast. So we had 2 really good drives to start the game and just 2 bad ones to follow it. But we're still winning. That's pretty good. But I'd like to do better because we got the ball there. Our defense really needs us to step up there because, good God, this punter has a leg. Good God! Was that a 94-yard punt? I can actually check stats real quick. So, that man just made a 94-yard punt. Can I check the depth chart? That's something I can do. No, I can't. During a play. Well, the play's not even happening, and now I can't. All right, so we sim the player turn. All right, so now we got the ball back. So now we should be able to check the depth chart, right? What is this guy's kick? What is this guy's stats? I'm sorry if I'm dwelling on this, but I've never seen anything like that in Madden before. Like, this is kind of absurd. So he's got 94 awareness. Did I pass it? I guess his kick power probably up towards the front, right? It would make sense. Of course it doesn't. All right, so it's going to be all the way in the back like everything else. Above important punter things like stiff arm and throw power. Did I pass it already? Run block. Kick power. 95 kick power with 99 accuracy. That's pretty good, but like, that was absurd. Maybe we have crazy wind. That's probably it. Maybe there's crazy wind or something. I remember in the old Maddens, you could see the wind. Not in this one. All right. So here we go. Oh, that was not even a catch. How can you call that a fumble? There better be a challenge here. There better be a challenge that wasn't even a catch. If that's a catch, then every half the passes I throw are fumbles. because most of the passes I get are drops like that. Yeah, you better, yeah.
Another snap. The officials want to go back and take a look at that last one. Was the knee down, Phil, or was it a fumble first?
Yeah, the knee was down.
Let's stop it when the knee hits the ground.
I love how they're like, "Where's the knee down?" It's like completely irrelevant to this particular catch.
Possession of it completely at that time. If he does, then it's going to be down. The runner will be down before the fumble occurs.
That was a fumble. I guess he could, maybe if he got both feet down like really quickly or something. I don't even know. We get the ball back on the 1 again. Either their punter is amazing or their offense is just really, really letting them down. Here we go. Hey, here we go. Not bad, not bad. Now, we only have one timeout left here. If we were to try to make a shot, now would be kind of the time. Perhaps to get Charles Deep. I don't think Charles Deep is really that good of an idea. Oh, gosh! I wanted to try and throw it to my running back there, but they both got through so quickly, and all I wanted to do was try and scramble a smidgen, and that just did not work. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, at the half. 14-5 of all things. 5 points they have because of the safety, which of course gives 2 for maybe people that didn't know that. I think everybody does, though. Then we get Julio Jones finally involved. He hasn't really been... I was throwing to him like crazy during the... We're going to go to mesh again. Crazy to him during the preseason, and for whatever reason, he's not getting much involved today. Also, my fourth-string receiver, Adrian Harper, he's not getting involved as much in the regular season here as I anticipated either. Yeah, I love that play, man. I love that play. It's money. It's automatic. It just seems to work. What do we have here? Let's try something like a halfback dive. Just kind of mix things up here a little bit. Always keep. Oh, there we go. Oh man, lower your shoulder. Run through those two. Run through them. You call yourself a bruiser? Let's go for a mesh again, man. It seems to work. And if they're going to be covering Jones, I think Brian will be open. Oh, zoomed in camera. So we're just going to dump it off to Bryant right away. Just for the guaranteed first. That was a 3-yard catch. Just the guaranteed first is all I was after there. What do we have here? I want a post play. Do we have play action Panthers post? I don't like that much, but we're going to try it. You see, look, why would we have Martavis Bryant not actually running a route? It doesn't make any sense. All right, and so we're going to have Cobb running a smart route. Oh, there we go. Now this is going to be the goofiest looking play. And wide open. Look at that there. Woo! Get across the line. You across the line? Wow, Martavis has 6 catches. He's got 6 catches, 90 yards, and 2 touchdowns. That's pretty great. He's doing pretty good. It's a good start. We got Christian Michael in here, our backup running back. Let's see what he can do here. He's wearing number 28, of course, the old Warwick Dunn jersey. Warwick Dunn and T.J. Duckett back in the day with Mike Vick, and who is their tight end? Algie Crumpler was his name, I remember. Let's try the Panthers seam here. No, I'm not liking it. I'm just going to go for a quick slant because I don't like any of those plays really, so. Oh, who is that? Oh, that's Alden. They stopped the play because he wasn't like going anywhere. That's Alden. He's a rookie. Fernando, I think is his first name. Oh, I like the play action flood here. I like it a lot. If it's not Charles in the end zone, it may be my fullback for an easy first. And nope, it's going to be me scrambling. It's going to be me scrambling. Block for me. You jerk. Block for me. What is wrong with you? Oh, my goodness. Let's get the field goal, I guess. Make it a 12-point game. That would have been so easy if he was just like, all right, coach, I'll block for you. Well, there's Blair Walsh booting field goals like he does. And they actually drive down and score there. So this game is suddenly a little bit closer than I want it to be. Yeah, they have more total yards than us. They just keep getting turnovers, I think. Like, we're actually being shut down. I think we got first game jitters here. That was a good run there. That was pretty good. But we may have a little bit of the first game jitters or something. I don't know. I played a couple of preseason games already today, so I figured I'd be pretty warmed up, but I guess not. Now, let's see here. Julio! Oh, come on, guys. I need more than 2 seconds to get every pass play off. It needs to happen. I need more than 2 seconds. Now, Bryant, if not Barnett on this one. And that's going to be Barnett easily. Oh, good catch. And he got away. Very nice. Very nice. Things are going pretty good so far on this drive. We just need to keep on driving, you know. We can't stall out. Now, we're going to see, is this going to be Bryant again? This is going to be Bryant, I think. Unless they're in a real cover, too. Cobb may be there. But Bryant is usually so open on this play. That's going to be Cobb. That's Cobb there. Very nice. Very nice, Mr. Cobb here. Very, very nice. Let's hurry. Oh, how you guys always, because we're in this formation. So, yeah, mesh is going to be an option when in this formation, which you guys know. I love me a mesh. I love a mesh because those corner routes are money. They've always been money. I mean, they're not always money. Sometimes they actually cover them well, but they don't seem to cover them well a lot. So, typically, we'll be all right. Now, Julio Jones, of course, is coming off of I don't know if I'd say career. Oh, good run. Good blocking, more or less. He's coming off a really good season. He led the league last year, of course, in touchdown catches and receiving yards. So, pretty good. He didn't even have the most catches. He was just getting a lot of deep plays and stuff like that. And a big part of that was that corner route that we just ran. We're going to cut this to the left. Come on, Christian. Okay, I cut to the left and you still go right. Did you get the first at least? He did. All right, well done, sir. Shall we try the Texas? And that's going to be Orson Charles in the end zone. That worked. That Texas, I don't know why I had a feeling about Texas, and I'm like, all right, Texas is a boring play, really. You have one receiver running it out, one running a curl, and then your tight end runs a post. Like, it's one of those boring plays, really. But you saw how open he was. Look, Joe Nero has a little bit of swagger to him when he threw that pass. You see that? Huh. There's Orson Charles getting his first touchdown catch of the season. Joe Nero now has 3, but they have scored. It is now 24-19, midway through the 4th. So if we can drive down and score here. Oh, that should be a good run there. Nope, all right. If we can get a decent drive out of this, we'll be pretty good. Let's try a smash here. Although I typically find a smash doesn't work well in this formation. You jerks are about to... Oh, Julio, come on, get that butt. There it is. Oh! What a throw. I love how they said nobody was going to catch him as he gets tackled, but still, 75-yard touchdown. Poor coach. Julio got past, and there was a seam. Fires it in. He catches it, and he just eludes him. What's amazing is Julio wasn't really super involved this entire week, but because of that there, he has to have over 100 yards, right? And I think Martavis is over 100 as well. Randall, I don't think, is close to 100, but he's got a number of good catches so far this week. So Randall's getting involved. Everything's good. And is that our first holding? Might be our first holding of the season. Could be wrong, but I think it is. Brian Hunter.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense.
Let's just go for the 0-1 trap. I was thinking of something like tricky, like an option, but just I feel like I'm gonna fumble it. And I don't want to jinx myself, but I haven't thrown near. Oh gosh, he got through clean. Whew. I haven't thrown the interception yet this week, so that's a pretty good thing. I'm trying. If I could not do that, that'd be great. This season, one of the things I really a point of contention, I think, for me this season, I don't want to throw interceptions like I did last year. I don't want to be close to 20 interceptions by the end of the year or anything like that. You know, it's embarrassing. All right, so they're really, yeah, we're gonna cut this over to. Gosh, man, the blocking. 3rd and 25. What do we do here? I guess we can still run the ball. I wish there was a fun play like a speed option or a power option, but we're just going to do a normal run play, I guess. Dude, this is bad for Barnett's stats here. 3rd and 25 for crying out loud. But we're up by 12 with less than 2 minutes left in the games. Oh my gosh, there was a hole there. I thought maybe he'd have a big carry. I mean, that was what, 13 yards? It's not bad. It's not bad. A Well, I think that's about the end of the game. Well, thank you all for joining me, I suppose. I don't know. It could have been a close game there, but we had some pretty lucky plays. We had a couple dismal drives for sure. The run game isn't quite where I would want it to be. It's look at this punt, for crying out loud. Like, that was an 81-yard punt. Throwing it out there. The run game wasn't quite where I wanted it to be this game, I don't think. Oh, we get the ball back again. Oh, they want to go for QB kneels. How adorable. As if we're not going to be actually running the ball to pad those stats. We need some patented pad statting here. Stat padding here. And that might have been a face mask, I think. If it's holding, that's just annoying. And it's holding. Is that Brian again? Nope, that's Justin Puh. Trying to get my running back some carries here, guys. Ooh, halfback slip screen. This is the same play that we ran back in Washington all those times, so we're going to try it here. And it's open, so that's good. There you go. Get behind them blockers. Get behind those blockers. Look at them go. Oh, you got to love just padding those stats, man. I hit 300 yards. There you go. You got to get 300 yards every week, right? 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. If I do that every week, I'll be all right. And let's get Christian Michael some more carries here, I suppose. Because can you guys stop with the holding? Every run play. Holding. Face mask? My gosh. We had no holding during the entire game. And now suddenly here in the final drive, we're just going to holding. Okay, halfback off tackle. This is just a goofy looking play, so I'm going to call it. Is this my fullback running? Ew. We're going to call it regardless because it looks kind of cool. It looks like a Navy play. Here we go. Look at him go. Why don't we give him the ball more? Oh, power option. If Devlin actually blocks for me here, we're scoring. Oh, no one blocks for me, so we're just going to dump it off. We're going to dump it off. I wish I could time out and hurry up, because that was fun. Here's the thing. Do I cheese a touchdown here? Do I try to cheese a touchdown here? Do I have it in me to cheese a touchdown here? No. We're just going to field goal it. We're going to help my kicker by having kicking stats. Oh, Blair Walsh. My old kicker from... Then again, I had many kickers back in Washington. Every single year they swapped out the kickers. Except for... Didn't they keep Blair? I don't know. But we're going to boot that. Do a kickoff. Give them the ball back. So on and so forth. And that's the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. What a game. What a return. Joe Nero back with a vengeance after that horribly disappointing loss in the playoffs, which you guys didn't catch the last episode of... Well, actually, 2 episodes ago, because last episode would have been the offseason, where we were actually in the playoffs and how we got screwed by the AI. Looking back at that, did you guys notice that I had a right end that had a 16-yard carry in the stat line? That makes me wonder, like, well, why would my right end be out there blocking for the field goal? It doesn't make sense. Then again, he might have been. But how did my right end get a 16-yard carry on the stat line? Didn't make any sense, you know? So... Well, looking at the stats here, freaking 21 of 25, 318 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions, 84% completion percentage. I had as many incompletions as I had touchdowns. Oh, my goodness. And Jameis had a very middle-of-the-road week overall. Let's see here. We had 13 carries, 55 yards from Marcus. I was trying to get involved, but, I mean, Christian Michael was doing pretty good there, too. Between them, 17 carries for 76 yards. Not bad. 1 carry for 9 yards from the fullback as well. I didn't run at all this week. Wow. All right, so I thought Martavis, I thought he was going to hit 100 yards, but I guess never got him another catch after we got 6 for 90 and 2 touchdowns. Randall Cobb, 4 for 56. 3 for 43 from Marcus. 3 for 112 and a touchdown for Julio. Orson had 3 for 13 and a touchdown. And Fernando Alden got his first career catch. And Christian Michael got his first catch with us off of that screen. That went for -2 yards. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys all enjoyed this episode of my Madden NFL 16 playthrough. And if you did, please drop me a rating. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.